What is up, guys, and welcome to Let's Play Assemble with Care, the new puzzler game that's going to be on the channel. And it doesn't even have a title screen. It's just about, like, repairing things. So let's throw this in. Close that up, and let's see what's going on. It's pretty loud right now. I'm hoping there's going to be some options to... The game is best played with sound. Yep, I've gotcha. It's pretty loud, though. Yeah, hit that play button. Oh, that's some good music. Assemble with care. Let's begin. It's a very stylized...
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between. But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Unpack. Let's do it. What's up? Oh, we're gonna unpack. We gotta open the clasps. Yes, I know. I'm trying. There we go. Open sesame. Where does this go?
The tools of my trade. No hope of restoring things without
It's such a
these.
unique game.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool
I'm sure
enough
you're
to pull
cool
them
enough,
off.
don't worry. Some interesting guitar pick earrings there.
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repairwoman at your service.
Passport. Nothing to say about the passport? Okay.
Who doesn't love a scrunchie? Practical
Very true.
and stylish.
Clothes? Nothing to say about clothes? Picture?
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Camera. Definitely need a camera.
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed
Oh,
they
we
get me
got
some work.
this. Adventure Classic. Suitcase complete. We're the best.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a
I
decent
love that this
meal.
is all going to be voice acted and we only have to do some puzzles. It seems so good.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to
Well,
hear.
let's help her with that then, shall we? Welcome to Bellariva. Level 1 complete. Level 2. It's like a tape deck, like a cassette player. Back in the day, carry those around instead of your iPods.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to
Everything is
fix
voice
things?
acted. This is incredible.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Sure. I know nothing about this stuff, but I can try. Can we spin it? We can spin it. Okay, well the first thing I would think is put in some batteries. There we go. Alright. Move this.
Aha! Those batteries
Oh
look
yeah,
like
those
they need
batteries are shot.
replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Let's get our new batteries up in there. Put that back on. Get the screw, stick it back in there. Spin that back. That's fun. Alright, now what? We need to fix the tape. No, we don't want to put that in there yet. Let's move this back over here. Work on this now. Got to use the screwdriver here to zip it back together. Put you back over there. Put you in the middle. Tape inside. Close her up. Boom. As a music box plays, we hear a woman sing along.
Dream a dream for me. If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight.
Beautiful.
Good night, my darling.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing?
It's probably
They're
her
very
mom, and her
good.
mom probably died, and now the game's sad, okay?
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never
Oh no,
be enough
duh,
to
her
fill.
mom's dead.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched
Perfect.
buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her
Yeah,
life
because her
had been
mom's
shattered.
dead.
Part I
Well,
wouldn't
probably
be able
not,
to
unless you're marrying
fix.
her dad and become her second mom, but still that wouldn't help. Good night, my darling. Lullaby complete. How many levels are there? There's at least 11. Shattered. Let's do it. We must fix this statue, I bet.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph.
Oh, okay.
I'm Isabel's
Hello.
father. I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed
Interesting
him.
life story there, man.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and...
Oh, I
do
got
you think you can
Get some
salvage
glue
it?
on this thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get some glue on this thing and we're good.
Will you be able to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people
Nah.
seeing the cracks.
Nah, you'll be fine. Let's get it up in there. Yeah. Beautiful. The torso connects to you, I bet.
Is this glue really strong enough to
yeah,
hold
it
everything
is.
together?
You would doubt me? You don't need to doubt me. We got some grade A Elmer's glue up in here, man. Well, that doesn't go there. What does go there? Oh, wait, we need to glue this side. Right. I got you. Elmer's glue fixes everything, my friend. Beautiful. Get some glue on that part. Go. Stick that together. We're missing a leg. I'm busy. I don't want to. No, stop spinning. Thank you. That goes right there.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning
Funny.
label.
You're hilarious. And stick that on there, and boom. Statue completed. We are the greatest.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for
Okay.
anything less.
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor. And that was Izzy's mom. They must both
What a
miss her
coincidence.
so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time
Me
for
too.
Izzy,
Izzy seems
too.
like a good kid. Needs some time. Statue of Limitations. Achievement unlocked. It's one of the things I love about puzzle games is you just keep getting achievements for completing the puzzles, and it feels so good to get achievements. It feels so good.
My second day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers
Man,
hadn't
everything about
noticed
this
it
game
either.
is just sad.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old
Got this.
rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning
Right.
tips, but
Not
it
sure
won't
if I
connect.
believe you.
Can you see if
I
you can
got you.
figure out what's
I can
wrong?
fix a rotary phone. Step 1. Take phone apart. Screw.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier
Obviously.
than this.
I'm not judging you. I'm just here to fix your phone, lady. You're in a little bit of a competitive looking area, it seems.
You can fix it, can't you? I can't
I
afford
got
to
you.
replace
Don't
it.
worry, don't worry. Get another screw up in here. Alright. Click the wire to drag it to the toolbox. Okay, go over there for a second. I need you to go away. New one. Beautiful. Okay. So bell goes to bell. Get a new wire. Phone goes to phone.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Now this can go back on top. Don't forget the screw. Oh, what? No. There we go. Now we need to spin it. So that bell is busted. Just so happens I have a nice new bell for you here. And then we should be able to just put this back on. Nope, nope, nope. I want to spin it. Thank you. And then we screw in all these screws nice and tight, but not too tight as to crack anything. That would be terrible. And you should now be able to make some phone calls. Rotary phone complete. I love these puzzles. They're so simple, but so nice.
When I handed the phone back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you.
No, let me
Your
pay for the
coffee's on
coffee,
house.
please.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started
Where's my coffee?
dialing the phone.
Hello. How's my
See?
favourite
This is why
sister doing
this is why her
today?
business is empty. She says she gave me some coffee and she goes and calls her sister.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here though. Can't you just
Jeez.
put the check in the post?
Wow, you're one of those people.
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh god, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you.
Can you
Can
pay?
you come by tomorrow?
No offense, lady, but I need some money myself. Level 5. Oh, we're gonna fix a freaking camera, man. Let's do it. Let's fix this Linux U2G.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival. I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera?
I'd fix your camera.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course.
So,
but
as you,
this
what are you,
time-
Carmen's sister, and you got here that fast overnight?
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume
Well,
you
if
can
you
figure out
assume, I
what's
guess I
wrong.
can, so. It's telling me how to lay out the mirror. Thank you for that. Oh, I gotta let's unscrew everything. Take it all apart. It's the only way to fix something completely.
I don't suppose you fixed anything this
Yeah,
valuable
get
before.
out of here. You don't know me.
If I use the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle
Not
of the
that way.
mirror.
We want it to go that way.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be
Should
working.
be. Will it? Who knows? No, I want to twist you. Need to put the battery in. What the? Get back over there. Give me this. I was like, I'm pretty sure the battery goes in here somewhere. I was like, I've been inside one of these cameras, but at least once before. Put it all back on. Forget that third screw. It doesn't need it. Hey now, I said put the screw on. Thank you. Beautiful. Things getting more complicated. But easy peasy lemon squeezy Linux U2G58 complete.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable
Hey, no
to
envy.
shame.
I picked it up on my
Oh,
first
yes.
trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary.
Was it?
It was worth it.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more
Probably
than
a
I
good
could
chance of
afford.
that.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford
Maybe she's actually
somewhere
going broke.
better. She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had bothered coming if she thought
Still
so
family,
little
and
of
also
her
probably
sister.
trying to talk her out of doing what she's doing.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Right? Carmen better be careful, man. Life through a lens. Achievement unlocked. Little check mark. Oh, are 13 levels all that we get? We're gonna do... What is this? Oh, look at that. You can switch levels like this. That's cool. Oh, it's a little sign. It's a little neon sign. Okay.
The sun was setting over Bellariva by the time I reached Carmen's cafe. From the outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place
Maybe
going.
you shouldn't keep the place going. Maybe you should go do something else. It's not working.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was supposed to be a sign outside. This might
I mean, if
explain
it just
the
looks
lack
like a
of
little house
customers.
with no sign, probably.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here.
I got
Can you
you.
give it a try?
Okay. Anything to screw? Nothing to screw. Spin. There's the screws. I can totally do this. I've totally messed with neon signs before. Oh, it needs to spin more. There we go. Yeah, I've never messed with a neon sign in my life. Alright, so. You got your lights there. This... Spin this? No, 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 no. I wanted to... I don't want this anymore. Can I have this? Carmen's. Okay. Yeah, no, put this in the middle. Thank you. That's where I want it. Move for a minute, if you don't mind. Apparently that doesn't go anywhere there. That doesn't go anywhere there. Something goes here. This should go there, in my opinion. I'm slightly confused right now. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe it wants me to do this first. That's what it wants me to do first. Okay. Okay, it just wants me to put that stuff on there first. I guess. What just happened?
I think the whole thing is supposed to light up.
Oh, you think? Huh. I'm telling you, man. This is supposed to go in the middle here. Oh, well, that's... I'm just gonna screw it back on and see if it... I know for a fact that goes there. Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. I see. Right, this means glue. Fixed it. It's a little odd that we're using glue to fix this, but... Hey, look at that! I bet you go from there to there. Everything's connected now. Awesome. Stick that back on. There we go. Of course I needed the glue. The glue was there, so of course I needed it. I don't know why I didn't even think of it. And let's give that little power button a click. And it comes on.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
Maybe if it flashes?
Great idea. I think I have a spare
do
part
I?
that could do that.
Well, I think glue needs to go on here. So there we go. Ah, and I got to open it back up. Okay, I'll open it back up. That's fine. It's fine. I got you. Yeah, everybody needs their sign to look like how they want it to look. Stick this in here. Okay, then we want to run this wire to here and this wire to here. Right? Wait, no, wait, put that back on. Put that back on. Don't take that off. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. Now it should work. Now it works.
It still needs something else.
Maybe
we can add one of these.
Something right to go right there. Perfect. Let's add the ice cream. Because you're not making martinis, you're not selling pizza. Step 1. We're gonna need to glue this. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need to glue that. Nah, we're gonna need to glue it. Alright, give me this back. Glue. Beautiful. Gonna go to here if you don't mind. Now we're gonna take this and run it from there to there we go. And now, well, obviously we need to put the thing there. We need to put the ice cream. Yeah.
I think the whole thing
I got it,
is supposed to lay.
freaking woman. Who's the repair lady here and who's not? Yeah, that's right, me. I'm the repair lady here. You can tell by the sound of my voice that I am obviously a lady. And spin. And click. There we go. That should be it.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Neon sign complete. I was like, my thing has gone missing. There we go.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that
No.
hideous sign.
And with that, she disappeared inside. I hoped Carmen's chances of saving the cafe hadn't
Well, I guess we'll see,
disappeared
won't we?
with her.
Everything is illuminated. Everything is Illuminati, more like it. What's gonna be the next one? What's this? Gonna fix a game? Alright, we are, but I think that's gonna do it for episode 1 of Assemble with Care, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a like. If you got anything to say, go to the comments below, and if you haven't yet, hit that subscription button. It helps me out a ton. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.